Alright, welcome back. So basically, I interrupted Tyler last time because he was asking a question about what games y'all were looking forward to, and I thought he was looking to ask the question, what games would you guys like to see us play? But he meant just like future releases. So
that we were interested in.
Yeah, in the year of our Lord, 2017. Now, whoever.
Hold on, I don't want to stop you again, but Zach has died to this boss. Look at this creature. He's lost to this.
But whoever happens to be watching this, first of all, we appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy it. But we would like feedback over if you would like to see a certain game.
Yeah, like, we like a lot of games, so I mean, if you suggest an old Nintendo or something game, we'll probably like it, and if we haven't played it, we think it's interesting, why not, you know? So,
yeah.
To answer your question, Tyler, I just need a Switch. I'm the only one here without a Switch, and I want one, and when I do get one, I'd like to get the new Mario game. I'm also looking forward to whenever they decide to release the remake of Final Fantasy VII. That's probably at least I'll be 50 years old. But games I know are coming out for sure. It definitely would be Mario's as well. Most of it. I know that's not Zach because he hates Mario.
3D Mario is a different story. I really like 3D Marios. Like my favorite 3D Mario is Sunshine. I think that game's beautiful. I think it's awesome. But I just don't like 2Ds that much. I think it's just simple and it's not my favorite thing. Also, I just got the Morph Ball. I destroyed that boss.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, we were looking at each other. We'll have to look back through the video. You guys may have seen it.
Give me the odd shot.
No, going back to what you were saying about the Switch, I think it's my favorite console ever, just design-wise.
Yeah, let's talk about the Switch for a minute. I got one the night it came out at Best Buy.
And I got the release day through the mail.
And it was one of the coolest releases I've ever been to. There was a lot of cool people there. I didn't get Zelda till the next day. I did, however, get... What was it?
Snipper?
No.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, which I haven't played a whole ton of yet. But I need to. But I did get Bomberman R. It is not that great. I would not suggest it, honestly. But Zelda, wow. Zelda is amazing. Like, what do you think about Breath of the Wild? Tyler is, like, the biggest Zelda fan here. I really like it.
And when he says here, he means even all of you watching.
Yeah.
He probably is still the biggest.
Tyler loves Zelda, so I want to know his opinion on that.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild, I mean, I've been looking for... I wasn't the biggest fan of Skyward Sword. Zach is. Yes. I just can't get past the motion controls, and I know that's kind of like... It's polarizing, so I know some people like it. So, like, I've been waiting for Breath of the Wild, really since Twilight Princess came out.
Long time ago.
So, we're talking 11 years at this point.
He just wanted the next big Zelda like Twilight.
Yeah. Now, Link Between Worlds is personally one of my favorites, but I'm talking about like 3D main console. Yeah. And I think it delivered on nearly everything. The only complaint I have about the game is that the dungeons aren't quite what I would want them to be out of a 3D Zelda game.
Oh my, that's a dog.
Sorry.
Lupa.
That's my pit bull.
Yeah, her name's Lupa.
Other than that, I poured, I think,
Lupa, you're okay.
I think I poured 170 hours into Breath of the Wild through a first playthrough and a playthrough on Master Mode with the DLC.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's just so much fun because you can explore everything, and, like, I'm finding Korok seeds I didn't find on my first playthrough in my Master Trials playthrough.
It's the quintessential adventure game. Like, it takes everything that adventure games should do and everything and puts that into a game. Like, I really like Zelda. I'm not as big a fan as you, but I love adventure. Oh my god. I had to get out of there really quick. I love adventure games, so I've played a lot of Zeldas over the past 2 years. I really like a lot of them, but Breath of the Wild is just captivating because there's always something to do, somewhere to go. You're always interested.
I think Breath of the Wild is just a good metaphor for how good worst year has been in gaming.
Listen,
Because-
this is important. That's not me. That is what the X-parasites have taken over.
Oh,
no!
Look at that beautiful... Oh, it has a screw
But,
attack already. And it
has
just
all
blew
the
up that
attacks.
door.
That shows you the power. We're shooting missiles and the door opens. She blows the whole thing up in one shot.
But Breath of the Wild's a good metaphor for the year overall as far as games. Because, really, I mean, 2016 was alright. I think
It was pretty good.
It was okay. But, I mean, compared to this year, I mean, this year just has banger after banger after banger coming out.
It is
And
awesome.
one thing 2 games did this year with open world, Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn. A ton of open world games has this like, I don't even know what I would call it, but it's just like this system where you do a side quest and it's a fetch quest, and you gotta go do this, and then you gotta climb a tower and get the map piece for this. And it feels so
specifics.
formulated.
Yeah, it's like,
And
what do you call Skyward Sword? That I agree with.
formulated.
No. Like how it's just one path and you have to follow it. Linear. That's the
Which
word.
I don't think open world games are linear, but when you get into the quests themselves, they are straightforward. But what Breath of the Wild and Horizon Zero Dawn do is that they fill they densely
Sorry.
they densely pack in their worlds,
You're welcome.
and even like something like Ubisoft's towers that are like renowned at this point. Breath of the Wild puts like a challenge in each tower, and it actually makes it like it makes it almost like a challenge in itself to get the towers. And then like in Horizon, the same thing with that. It's that giant giraffe tall neck.
Wait a minute, what is going on
I
there?
don't know what that was, but it was terrible.
And you have to. There's a different way to get on top of these tall necks to get a piece of the map. And especially with Breath of the Wild, not as much Horizon. When you open the map, there's not a bajillion things jumping out at you like every other open world game. It lets you
Check out this
do the game itself.
this GameCube.
There's a GameCube
on the
on the
left.
top wall that's
I
gone.
killed
Before I blew it
We'll
up.
see it again. We'll see it again.
We'll see one in a minute. There's a GameCube in the left, the top left of all those boxes.
But I mean, like, this year has just, like, Breath of the Wild is obviously, I think, actually, I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I love Breath of the Wild, but I think Persona 5 might be my game of the year so far.
Basically, what that all was supposed to say was, we love the Switch a lot.
Yeah.
Looks like, not to interrupt that, but what Pokemon is that? Cloyster?
Yeah, that's
It looks an awful lot like it.
That's true. Nintendo reuses the
But yeah,
same.
I
getting
honestly
murdered.
wish every game would come out on the Switch, ever.
Yeah, we really like it, but to go back to the original question forever ago, is what games we were looking forward to. David said he wants a Switch, which I mean, obviously it is awesome. If y'all don't have one, I mean, it's hard to get them.
Try to find one.
Try to find one. If you're a fan of Nintendo, you will not regret it. I mean, it's very well priced for what it is. I mean, it's $300 for and the hardware is
With
not
no games,
amazing,
though.
but there's not a whole lot of games yet. But
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
not
the
even talking
system.
about that.
Oh look,
It's
here's
three-
the GameCube. Do you see it? It's,
It's in the top right.
You see it right there?
It's not even that it has no games, because it's got 4 great first-party games
Yes.
right now, and with more coming on the way. It's that you're paying $300 and you don't even get a 1-2 Switch added in as a tech demo like you would get Wii Sport.
Okay.
You're paying $300 straight for the console.
You just talked
and
about
that's
how
it.
much you liked it, and now it sounds like you're just
No.
dismissing.
I like the console, but you're paying $300 for the console
Okay,
and no
but
games
what I'm
at all.
saying is, the Switch itself, not games, just hardware. It's not impressive by any means. There's better things that are out there, obviously. But it is impressive in its gimmick. Every Nintendo thing has a gimmick. You can take this thing anywhere.
Like the GameCube with its handle.
Okay. If you don't know what he's talking about, when they announced the Switch, right?
Yeah.
When they announced the Switch,
No,
they
at
were...
the January 13th conference, when they were unveiling all this.
Whatever. They were announcing stuff, and they were talking about all their consoles and how evolutionary each one was and what each one brought, and they literally said about the GameCube, which is my favorite system of all time, they said these exact words: the GameCube's handle. Not its controller, which is like the best controller ever. They said the handle. That's what these are.
It was revolutionary.
But anyway,
it changed the way games are played.
hang on. Before you continue, I want to talk about the game. Basically, I'm in Sector 1 right now, which happened a while ago.
We should probably get to the game. We've talked about every game except for Metroid Fusion, which is a pretty good game.
I'm in Sector 1 right now, which is one of 6. Basically, what I'm doing right now is destroying climate things that... yeah, pretty much air conditioners. Oh my god.
This crowd's really good, too.
Air conditioners that basically the X-parasites, like, took over and... they're like made the climate messed up and it's ruining the ecosystem. Blah, blah, blah. But these are, if you know Metroid, you know what these guys are. These are the space pirates, which is funny. They don't look like you think of pirates. I think of R. Yeah, I think of Torbjorn when he's in his black boots. I don't have
not creatures clawing their way up the side of the wall, shooting beams.
They're basically aliens, but they call them pirates.
Good use of this.
I know.
Well, that's actually better than... I don't want to keep talking about what you didn't see, but his first playthrough, of course, like I said, we only went a little bit into it. He had 0 health. He only died twice. He died the first time to that terrible boss you saw at the beginning of this episode. The other time, he crammed his head up into the butt crack of one of these animals, and it just killed him.
But the thing was, he wasn't watching me, and a lot was going on, and I was on.
Okay.
I don't know.
But anyways, as we wrap this up, I didn't even get a chance to say my favorite, the games I'm looking
That's what I was getting to.
Coming up just in a couple weeks, I'm really looking forward to Sonic Mania, and at the end of the month, I'm looking forward to Mario and Rabbids. Funny enough, the dumbest premise, but it actually looks like it's going to be pretty good.
I'm very much looking forward to Sonic Mania. I'm a huge Sonic fan of the character. I grew up on the cartoons. It's an awesome, awesome game. I'm looking forward to Call of Duty. I think it's getting back, as Tyler always says, boots on the ground. It's not any of this flying around with the jetpack garbage. I think it's going to be a really...
Titanfall deserves to have.
I think it's going to be a really good install. And a few more games. We can talk about that later. But next time on this show, I will... Let's see what the objective is. I still have to get the atmosphere stuff, so we'll see you then.